Hi, it's Grant Whitehead here from Wallfly Live Streaming. I just want to do a quick video to show a couple of the tips that you need to be able to do Photoshop files into Virtual Set Editor, and how to get inputs and how to move around the screens and do reflections. And so I thought I'd just show you very quickly. So here's the example in Virtual Set Editor of the input. This is the advanced desk. It's just a really good example that comes with the TriCaster. It's on there. I've just turned that monitor off for a moment, and what I want to work on is just here. You can see here the monitor screen and the frame, and these are just layers within Photoshop. We'll have a look at those in a moment, but what I want to show is what happens. So there you go. Once you have an input working, then you can see input works great, and then there's the reflection as well. So this could be a live view. So now, just for the purpose of testing this, you can see here's another input. When we set this is the reflection on the desk itself, and while the perspective of that is incorrect, you can get the idea that the reflection is coming onto the desk of that image. Let's have a little look now at the actual Photoshop file in Photoshop. A couple of interesting things here is that this is in 32 bits per channel file. That was a trap that I didn't see for a while and it wasn't working. The importance of this is actually that this gradient has UV, a UV gradient, and that's how it actually works out where to overlay the live image as an input. The other really key thing is that you need to name the layer. You need to have at least input A in there. Keyable is just a quick, is just a shortcut really for clicking the same button over here. You'll see if it was on an input, it's this button here, so it automatically does that if you have keyable in there. And then name is just to make it easier to know what you're doing. So the two key ones here were the input desk reflection, and so you can see this is a UV gradient that's been placed over that, and also the big one that we saw at the start, that's there, and then the monitor screen as well. Now you'll notice that in this layer you can see that it also includes the reflection in the bottom in that same layer, and you'll notice that the reflection is correct, that this yellow in the gradient is yellow here, and that is how it will be displayed in the TriCaster. So the key things there needs to be 32-bit per channel. Also needs to be, you need to put in input, at least input A, B, C or D, to make sure that it will be selectable within the Virtual Set Editor. And so we can see exactly how that's working. So just as an example, if we were to just prove all this is working, and we were to get, now this Virtual Set Editor UV gradient.exr is a file that comes with the TriCaster, so you can find that and you can literally just cut and paste that. And so if we were to do an example, what's cool about this too is that you can warp this and it will stay true to that in the TriCaster because of that gradient. So if you were matching a monitor or something, then you can easily do that. And if you wanted to it's actually flip vertical that I wanted to do. There we go. This is just an example of what could be done, but I just wanted to show what other key things that need to be done. Simple as that. Save it as a PSD. Come over to the virtual set editor. So now you can see that's exactly how I had it. I called it input A, so immediately it came up with those inputs. And if I just put hue there, we'll see exactly how that works. So it overlays those UV gradient perfectly. So I hope that saves you some time that I had to spend just working that out. Newtek have exactly those details in the user guide, but it's just extra helpful to see exactly how that works. So thanks, enjoy playing around.